Hello, hello. Let me make sure everything's working. Yeah. Everyone. Lenny, hi. About to go to bed soon. It's 2 a.m. in Germany. Oh my goodness. Lenny, you are so sweet. Thank you so much for saying hello. I missed you so much. I'm doing okay. Hanging in there. Wow. So good to see you. Hope you have some good rest. Yes, definitely please go to sleep. An early morning at all, I would be urging you to get to bed. I missed you so much. Hope you're doing well. I loved your post today. Oh my gosh, that was so beautiful. Of Bones. Bones? No, it wasn't Bones. I don't remember who the villager was, but it was beautiful. I saw a lot of napping, the Animal Crosstober. I saw a lot of napping Boneses. He seems like the type that would nap, I guess, because he's a lazy villager type. It was B. Okay, I was like, I thought it was a dog. Don't think it was Bones. That makes sense. So beautiful. So good to see you. I think I have an idea of what I'm going to do today. I am doing my Animal Crosstober prompt for the day. Wow. So many fun builds. So many fall builds, jeez. I think we're going to redo Bo's. Eric's house. Where are you at, Eric? There you are. Yeah, I think we're gonna redo Eric's house and give him like a fall napping paradise. I think he'll like that. Oh. What happened to that corner? Huh. Hi, Meg. How are ya? Welcome on in. Good to see you. Isn't Eric perfect? I have been curious about the codes if you change them out. Like if you replace a code. What I'm assuming happened with this corner is that I replaced it with that for some reason. And I've always wondered if it would change or not. And it changes, so that's good to know. Okay, can I redo your house? How's your home? How's my home? I don't know, I haven't asked it. Is something up? Let's remodel. That sounds great. You can never have too many snack drawers. That is so true. I can also never have too many snack drawers. I know. I could not agree more, Lenny. Like, for real. I said that as soon as it came out. I was like, why TF don't we have a separate like whole design code thing? Wow, honestly, the Christmas lights are a vibe. I might have to keep those. How cute are the Christmas pines? Maybe not all of them Christmas, but like we'll make this a regular tree. That's cute. We'll make this a regular. Well, we'll make this one a regular tree too. Oh, and look, there's a window on the ground. That's fun. Yes. Yeah, who has the spot? I know the slot space. The slot space. I think, you know, you would have thought that Nintendo, especially after, like, everything, like how the game blew up, you would have thought that they would have been like, they really seem to like codes. Let's make a separate, what's the word I'm looking for? It just needs to be separate. And make it to where you could copy them over if you needed to. I actually wouldn't have even cared. I would have found new codes. But there's so many fun things that I would like to do, but I can't. It either has to be Animal Crossing game or Happy Home Paradise. Like, I can't go all in on Happy Home Paradise. I will never be able to do that. It's kind of unfortunate. Ooh. Ooh. That's really cute. I don't really know what I'm doing. I kind of know what I'm doing, but on the real, It's also good to know it doesn't seem like you can change their plots either, which is fine. You know, this one's workable, but that's just good to know. It does get repetitive. That's why all my Happy Home Paradise builds look the same. They look the same, and it's okay. I know it. Although I built this one, this was one of my first ones. You can tell I've come a long way. Oh, you can. I don't really want to move him to a different plot, but how do you do that? Just out of curiosity. Also, you need to go to bed. Don't feel like you have to sit here and talk to me. Not too long ago, like last weekend, I was staying with my sister-in-law and nieces and nephews. And I was watching a friend's stream, and it was like midnight. And I was like, luckily, he opens Pokemon cards, and luckily I know him in person. And I was watching, and I was like, I fell asleep with my phone like this, holding down keys, and I pressed enter. Somehow. And it just went, and he was like, I'm guessing you fell asleep, Burn. I was like, I sure did. Good times. When you talk to them, as oh, remodeling or moving. Oh. Did not know that. There is still a lot of stuff that I do not know about Happy Home Paradise. That was one of them. Thanks, Lenny. Okay. I kind of need to figure out how to make this a napping paradise. I don't really feel like the stove fits. So, like, what am I going to put them on? Where am I going to put them on? That could be me. It will be if you don't go to bed. Honestly, that's so on par for me. Anyone that knows me in person is like, yeah. That tracks. Like, not even surprised. I'm not like trying to take anyone's idea. There are only a few things that they can lay on though. So I was thinking about doing like a picnic blanket and then what is it? The little sleeping bag. I also thought about doing the hay bale. Oh, there's all these things they could lay on a bed. A hammock. The hammock would be real cute. I don't know. I feel like this is kind of overrated. Over. Not overrated. I just feel like it looks cheesy. Popping in to say hi. Oh, Holly, hi. Thank you so much for popping in. Welcome. Just trying to figure out what Eric's gonna lay on for our napping paradise. What he's gonna take his little napsy on. Finished my island recently. Oh no, Lenny. that would have been a wild ride. Zoinks. I don't know, this is pretty cute. Do you think he would lay out on a hammock like that? This kind of needs to be like the centerpiece. And I feel like with this tree here, it's going to be kind of impossible to do that. But I like the way that the trees are shaped. Maybe we'll put the napping area like right here. Now you have to redo them all. That sounds like a nightmare. That sounds awful. Depending on how long I stream, I don't know, it just kind of depends. I may take a cocoa break. Go get some cocoa. I had some earlier though, so I don't know, I probably shouldn't, but it sounds good. It's been really cold here, so. Did I not I guess past me was like, I'm not gonna modify any of these weeds, I guess. I don't know. For those of you that are just joining us, I'm redoing Eric's house. I've already done it, but I'm redoing it so that it can be fresh. I feel like he was one of the first ones that I did. He seems like the kind of villager that would take a nap on a fall afternoon, so a nap spot, yeah. We ready for bed. It's only 8 p.m. That is so real. Been busy cleaning? Nice. Oh, look at him, a little bear tea. I actually like his sweater. I don't really want to change it. But I kind of thought about putting him in a beanie. Okay. That's cute. Gonna lurk? Aw, Lenny. Well, sweet dreams if I don't talk to you before you go to sleep. Thanks for coming in at all. It's so sweet of you. And yes, please get some rest. Meg, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it so much. You're so sweet. So do we like Eric and... Oh, that's a mood. Do we like him in glasses? I kind of am feeling no glasses. But the hat. I don't know, those are cute. He just kind of looks better without glasses. Some of them do. He just kind of doesn't look like a deer anymore. He looks like a frog. Okay, great. Oh, you're so sweet, Lenny. Yes, well, sweet dreams. Well, you said you were saying goodnight. This is where my brain's been for the last, month. You just said you were going to come say goodnight. Anyways, have fun getting ready for bed. See you in a little bit. I don't know. I think none. It's either all or nothing. It's those for sure. Those actually cover his eyes, but are we gonna do that? No. Yeah, I'm gonna say no. No glasses. Yeah, some of them look good. Deirdre looks really good with glasses. Lyman looks adorable with glasses. Bobo really doesn't need him. Okay, we're just gonna have him there so that we can kind of get a feel. That already looks great. We don't even have anything down yet. I might put a tree right here. Let me see. What do you know? A tree will go there. Perfect. Oh, that's great. Yay. We want it to be a little woodsy. I think I'm going to change these to green berries to make it a little more neutral. I did this in the winter last time. And so everything was covered in snow. That's why there's little trees with lights on them. Do the little trees have lights? Oh, that's so lame. I might actually do that. What do we think? Or that. Wow, that looks really nice. It's like cascade of trees. They're like cascading. Looks really, really pretty. And then maybe have his shoes like right over here or something. I don't know. It's kind of actually worse redoing a house versus starting from scratch, because now I'm like kind of figuring out what to do with like the remains, you know, the leftover bits, which is mostly just weeds. But have y'all had a good day? What have y'all done so far? Holly, you said you've been cleaning. Anything else fun? Is anyone ready for the week tomorrow to start? I actually have a decent week ahead of me. I wondered why I couldn't hear anything. Here we go. Okay. I actually really wanted to put on some nice music, but I'm gonna be honest, I don't know how to do that. And then I was actually gonna stream Toontown. If y'all listen, y'all, do not sleep on Toontown. So fun. I played Toontown growing up, and it was like my favorite game ever. And then, you know, you just like grow out of things. Well, let me think. I have to think about this. I think when I was in college, like in 2012, maybe even senior in high school, like a long time ago, I found out that some of the creators of Toontown started Toontown back up again, and they just called it Toontown Rewritten. And I was psyched about that. And so I downloaded it. Pretty much ever since then, I play it like once a year. I get really into it, and then I don't touch it for another year. And right now I'm like very into it. So I was going to play. But it didn't get as many votes. I mean, it got votes. It got more votes than I thought it would. But majority rolled. Happy Home Paradise. At the last minute, Dreamlight Valley actually got one more, I think, than Toontown. Which ain't bad. I didn't think that many people wanted to watch me play Toontown. Boy, was I wrong. So, I may be doing that next time. Not sure when next time is right now, but we're just taking it one day at a time. Had a good day. Finished up editing a video. Meg, I didn't know you did videos. Do you have a YouTube channel? Been nice here all weekend. Sunny in the 60s. Oh, beautiful. Ran out of trash space. Oh, yes. Dusting and such. Dusting is one of those things that I don't do near as much as I should. And then I do it and I'm like, I need to do this more often. You know what I'm feeling for this? And I may change my mind, but I'm kind of feeling, I think it needs to be dark. No, in my head it was light. I'm kind of feeling this vibe. That's just what I'm feeling. And then Do like weeds over top of it. And yeah, we'll definitely change the weather, weeds, and custom designs. You do? That's awesome, Meg. So cool. What's like your bread and butter? What do you do videos of most? I'll definitely have to check you out when this is over, that's for sure. I love watching YouTube videos. That's what I do all day at work, is watch Animal Crossing YouTube, Disney Dreamlight Valley YouTube. That's literally all I do at work. And it relaxes me. I really, really like that. Let's just do, where's the mushroom? Ah, dang. Just a little too far. That's perfect. I like that. I really, really like that. We don't dust as often as we should. Yep. I can relate. So I finally got Disney Dreamlight Valley to work. I think I want it more off to the right. To work online. It was just kind of like, all of a sudden it was like, okay, I'll work online now. So I could finally open those blue chests. I had to restart my save file because I had time traveled. But, man, I was so psyched. I contacted support. I've been trying to get that to work since day one, and it hasn't. And I was like, man, maybe I'm just gonna, maybe I've been doomed. Maybe I need a new save file, blah, blah, blah. But it started working, so. I do AC Island tours and speed builds. That's awesome, Meg. Yes, I'm absolutely gonna have to check you out. I follow you on Instagram, so I'll go find your YouTube channel. Uh-oh, I'm gonna sneeze. Oh, please don't sneeze. We're gonna turn this lamp off. Uh-oh. My nose is thinking about it. Anyway, yes, YouTube relaxes me. Especially Animal Crossing YouTube. Let's put this little guy over here. I can't see him over there. I just want to be able to see it. Okay, there we go. Alright, what next? So, the napping area. I really like the way the path turned out. Heart back. The napping area. Now I'm kind of wondering if a hammock is lame. If I should do a little picnic blanket. I'm trying not to copy people because I have ideas in my head, but now that I've seen all these ideas from today's posts, whether or not I'll actually post this, unsure at the moment. I feel like we should do this though. How freaking cute. I feel like that's so him. Let's go ahead and get out some log benches, log stools. Cause he had a little powwow area before, so it's only fair that he has another one. Except that means we can't put anything there. Dang. Why isn't the space even? Okay, we'll just do that. There we go. Excuse me. There we go. I like that. That looks nice. Forcing myself to stay awake a little bit longer. Yes, 8 p.m. is a little too early for me. I have to do the same thing though, because I will want to fall asleep. I feel that on a spiritual level. I'm tired now, so I get it. I hope y'all can hear me. Also, please let me know if I'm mumbling or you can't hear me very well. Actually, we'll leave that out. But I'm not sure what I'll put it. Ho hum. We'll put that there. I think I like that. Okay, now I'm looking for the wheat item. I sound perfect? Well, thanks. Yay. That makes me happy. Looking. Kind of thinking of doing like, I don't know, some wheat mixed in here and there. I just kind of feel like I do the same thing. That looks weird. I just kind of feel like I end up doing the same thing over and over again in Happy Home Paradise. But I always love the end result. You know what I mean? Ready to crawl in bed and cuddle up? Good night. Oh, Lenny, thank you so much. I really appreciate you stopping in and saying hello. So good to see you. You're the most supportive and sweet. Really, genuinely appreciate you. Get some rest, and we'll talk soon. Like, I kind of wanted him to be like cuddled and like surrounded, you know? I've seen some of that today though, so I don't want to be like a big old fat copycat. Heart, much love. The other thing to keep in mind is I'm going to be focused on this area. What the bummer is, I like the right side better right now. I'm really digging this vibe. I mean, I feel like that looks fine. I feel like that looks nice. You can kind of see his shoes. They kind of peek out. Thank you, Meg. I appreciate it. And you know what? On the reel, I'll probably do like a faraway picture and then like a close-up pic. Like stack them. So I think maybe I should just keep it the way that it is. I don't know that I like that. I really kind of want to be able to see these cushions. Okay, I think I like that, but no, it's not. I wish you could like do like sections of items, like sections of certain items. Like I wish I could do like a section of wheat, like half it Would that be nice? Maybe in a future Animal Crossing game. That'd be awesome. Oh, looking really cozy. Thank y'all. You're too kind. I'm glad. The cozy is the vibe. When is it not? Never. That is real. I don't know that cozy's never not been the vibe. For me, anyway, personally. I love this path. It's so cute. But the whole brick, I didn't like. It was too much. But I kept this one because, oh my gosh, look at how there's like so much texture and the greens are dark and oh, I just love it. Cozy vibes 24/7. Yes. I don't like this. I don't know what that's doing there. I don't know what I'm going to put right there. Spooky lantern set? Oh, but... Oh, I don't think I've ever done it that way. I can't decide if I like that or not. I don't really want... Okay. I think I'm gonna put it there. Always cozy. Always. If we have to pick between cozy or not cozy, we're probably gonna pick cozy. What do we want to set on top of the pumpkins? Veggie basket? Is that a little too much? I just kind of feel like, you know, he also loves food. So I didn't realize a pumpkin was in the veggie basket. See, I mean, that looks fine. Just kind of looks a bit redundant, you know? We could put these little coconut jars, which I'm always using in every build. I think that looks nice. Also, what time of day are we gonna make this for? I wish there was something in between these two. I usually do mornings, but I was kind of feeling my feed looks the same because I do fall and morning pretty much always. That just looks so nice. But I actually not digging it as much as I usually do, so it's actually kind of a good thing. Let's see which way the shadows are going here. Okay, there's actually light on his face here. Oh, a rainbow. How fun. That's beautiful. Oh, wow. Thanks. It does look nice, doesn't it? It is a lot. It's pretty bright. But then in the afternoon, see, I just want, maybe if I just leave it on this time of day, it'll just fade a little more. Oh, there's still a rainbow. That's crazy. Yeah, the rainbow's so pretty. Hydrate. Because I wish we could just do cloudy. I wish it didn't have to be rainy. It's either rainy or foggy. Oh. Well. Boy, was I wrong. Look at that. It's sprinkling. I kinda like that. What is that? It's like the shade before the peach. I like that because it's a little mistier. That's nice. Is that lighter than the other one? It is. Okay. Ooh, yeah. Yeah, because this is all fog. Wow, ain't that beautiful? Jeez. That's so pretty. That's tempting. Very tempting. Jeez, I love fog. Gosh, that feels so bright now. Me spending like an hour just picking the weather. I don't know, poor guy. That just seems like intense weather to nap in. Loving the fog? Okay. I don't know which fog will do yet, but I'll stick with this for now. It'll get a little brighter as we go. We did it. Pick the weather. Go us. Fog is perfect. Okay, great. It really does match the vibe. No. She's there for sure. Okay, what next? I kind of feel like we need some more weeds right here. And we'll put some more fluffy stuff back there. It's hard to know what to put like here. This is just a really awkward space, you know? Struggy. And there too. What do you put there? Next time we stream, I really do think I'm gonna like, oh yeah, some books. That's a great idea. Just do some chill music, and that way we don't have to listen to the Animal Crossing Happy Home Paradise music the whole time. I've done that every time because I love like in-game music, but listening to the same thing over and over again, it gets a little exhausting. I guess I should have figured that out. I'll figure it out next time. Oh, we've got that. We've got this. I don't want to do that. Ooh, I'm actually going to put gyroid over here. That's what I'm going to do. Alright, what gyroid? I need something like soothing. If any of them are soothing. I feel like the tacoid is probably... The tacoid and the... I think the stelloid, it makes a nice noise. No. Wrong one. The whistling. I don't know, that one's kind of annoying. Not annoying, it's just I wouldn't want to be trying to take a nap. That is nice. Not that that's much better, but I don't know. We're rolling with it. I may actually do this. I usually place the gyroids last outside because they just sit there and do that, not to the music, and it's... I love gyroids, but whoa. Like, look, he's not going along with the music. Shh! Quiet! Maybe we'll do a pumpkin up here, actually. Headed to bed. Oh, Meg, thank you so much for coming on in. Thank you. Hopefully I'll be posting this tomorrow. I really appreciate you popping in. Can't wait to check out your YouTube channel. Hope you have a great night. Sweet dreams. Struggling. I put the music box there so that we could listen to something else, but now I kind of like it there. Like, it makes sense, you know? Putting him to sleep. I'm just wondering if I should... I don't know. I'm just gonna leave it for now. I see. Okay. I'm looking for this one. Angled signpost right there. Nope, I don't like it. I'm kind of wondering, oh, I'm also gonna change this. Not him. Oh my gosh, you can change what Nico wears? Alright then. Just his hat. We're putting him in a frickin' beanie. Oh my gosh. Raise your hand if you knew he could do that. I'm not raising my hand because I didn't know you could do that. Look at him. Stop it. That's so cute. Okay, well, we're putting him in a beanie. Okay, I didn't mean to do that though. I meant to do this. We'll do the, no, we're gonna do log. Perfect. Okay. The spaces that are left are kind of awkward, so just don't really want anything covering that, so I may just do some more weeds right there. Yeah, I guess that's fine. And then I kind of feel like that looks weird. That looks better. I'll do that. Ooh. yay or nay? I can't tell. I don't know. We'll find out. Let's go ahead and pick another flower that actually has a bud. We'll do mums, because can't go wrong with mums. Okay, great. Perfect. Working out, it's just not where I wanted to put these. There we go. Then something can go right here. We could do maybe a pumpkin right here. Nothing can go right there. Shooty dang. Dang, 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 dang. That's not gonna work. I may need to... Shoot. What in the heck item can go there? All of Happy Home Paradise is me just looking through the items 100 times in one build. I just like the books there, but then it's off. We'll do, let's see, where are we at here? Stale cupcakes. That's the perfect song to fall asleep to. I just feel like if we move that over, it kind of kills the vibe that we had going. But this really sucks. That stinking half-inch. It's really ruining everything. What am I gonna put there? You know what I mean? Because there aren't many things that are, how many is it? 1.5. And you can't search by size, I don't think. That'd be nice. Because most things aren't a half. Not even the... I can't even do that. And I don't think a path is enough to like fill that space. It's just such an awkward space. The only thing that I can think of that's a half are the pillars. And I'm not putting a pillar outside. So I just like how the weeds go diagonally like that. Mush stool, maybe put the music box on and not use the books. Okay, yeah, I cannot use the books. I'm gonna move the books temporarily. And yeah, the mush stool, you're right, Holly, that'd probably be the best thing to put the music box on. I don't like putting the music box on anything, but... Like, I just feel like it looks weird on everything. Also, I'm just really picky. And that's just a weird... Like, okay, even if I don't... Whatever I do, what would I put right there? Because I have the path here. I'm like so determined to use these stinking books. I probably won't end up using the music box because it's just not working out. I'm gonna put it temporarily there though for now so that we can listen to some nice music. But the Zen cushions, I didn't hate it. I think I just like being able to see back there, like what's going on. That was my favorite spot though for that. Okay, I'll come back to that. Megan, hi. How are you? What the heck is up? We are building a little place for naps for Eric. And we're struggling, but surviving. My life's motto. Struggling but surviving. Oh boy. I mean, I guess it's okay that they're just the same weeds everywhere. Also, what in the world am I going to do with this spot? Because I can't put anything there. No. Why are they doing this to me? I kind of dug myself this hole because of the way I did everything, but thank you! Yeah, this was a winter build, and then I just left the trees that way because I opened it up and I don't know, it just worked. And I was like, we're leaving it. You know what would look terrible would be this. No, why did it do that? No. Whoa, I didn't know you could do that. If you press and hold and then drag, it'll do that. Holy smokes. Watch this. Ready? Did y'all know you could do that? 'Cause I didn't. That is insane. That's insane. Oh, okay. I may do this. That's why I didn't do that, because I feel like it looks weird. Yeah, that's a little mind-blowing. I don't know. I don't know. I think I need another item right there. Maybe some decorative bottles. No. That'll actually probably look the best, but that's crazy. That's so crazy. I didn't know you could do that. I don't know that I'd ever want to do that, but I didn't know you could. Do we like the hidden... what is this? Tiny library? Do I need to move it back? It only moves back a half space, so because of the freaking rule. But I guess I guess that actually looks better, a half space back, huh? Either space looks fine. Thanks, Holly. Oh, Megan, thank you for the 4-month resub. You're so sweet. Too much. I don't deserve you, honestly. Thank you, thank you. And thank you for using your Prime sub. That is, what an honor. Goodness gracious. Wow. That space up by the house always gives me trouble, but right now I'm just like really struggling. The fog helps. That you can't like see everything that's going on in the trees. I'm honestly just gonna like fill all this with weeds. How it was before. Genuinely, it was like this before. Okay, now what to do right here. Kind of feel like I should do another item. Look and see what we got. What prompt am I doing? We are doing nap time. Naps. Place for naps. Animal Crosstober. It's today's, I know, but I was just really feeling it, and so I'm just gonna post today's tomorrow. I really wanted to be more on top of it with the prompts, and I was like, yeah, I'm gonna do it every day. And I just haven't felt like playing, so that's where we're at. We have one more item space, y'all. And then I'm gonna reassess because I'm not entirely sure. Yeah, see, I didn't want to do that. So then in turn, I just didn't. But now I kind of regret not. Firewood? Firewood. Yes. Okay. Wow, you can't see nothing. I don't know that I like that. I think I kind of want to see his house. Do we? I don't know. Hold on. It's kind of a vibe, huh? But then, like, that's totally washed out. Also, do we even like the way that looks? Oh, that's a vibe. Oh, the music box. I should just hide it. I don't know what I'm thinking. Oh, I don't know where it went. Perfect. Do y'all like it? Thanks. It's really sweet. I don't know how I feel about it. It is overgrown, which I feel like is totally Eric. The fog makes the nap vibe. That can't talk. That makes me feel better. I don't know what it is about it that I'm like struggling with, but I guess I need to quit struggling because y'all are being so encouraging. Thanks. Ah. That's so sweet. I'm so glad. I don't even know. I don't even want to know what the inside of his house looks like, if I'm being honest. Don't even want to know. I just took like 20 of the same pic. Sweet. I think I like it. It definitely feels like him for sure. Where you can almost not see his path to his house, and it's a hut in the mountains. This feels like a hut in the mountains, doesn't it? Yeah, I think so too. Wow. Okay, that's a mood. I will agree with y'all. That is a vibe. Okay, I gotta pick him up out of his little chair. Meow. So I can talk to him. Let him know his house is done. Ready, because I don't really want to do the inside. I like it. A hut in the mountains. Y'all ready? I always take a picture like that. I love it. Can you get off your phone, please, sir? Cute. I love it. Fog makes everything better. Genuinely. Okay, let me look at these pictures that I got first. Oh boy. Okay. Look how fun that is. So fun, right? Yeah, okay. I think I like it. I think I'm gonna... Yeah, I'm happy. I'm happy. I'm happy. I'm done. Y'all, we did it. We really did it. Thanks for the encouragement. Goofy. Iggly? Iggly is so sweet. That's a really great person to have in your campsite. What is tomorrow's actual prompt? Is it leaves? Because I had an idea for that. But I also don't want to be like a day behind. It is leaves. Dang. Well, I should have warned y'all. I told myself I was going to do a short stream to kind of ease back into things. So I think I'm going to be done today. However, maybe I'll be back Thursday. I don't really know. I'm just navigating a lot of things at the moment. So I will keep y'all posted as to when I'll be back. But thank y'all for hanging out. That was really sweet. I love that we did that in like an hour. And yeah, thank y'all so much for coming out. Hopefully I will see you soon. And you'll be seeing this post tomorrow, even though I'll be a day behind. I may go design the leaves one and post two in one day. I don't know. I don't think I've ever done that before, but we'll see. Yeah, thank y'all so much for joining in. I hope y'all enjoy the rest of your evening. Much love, Megan and Holly, and anyone else watching. Have a great night.